How is everybody? Um, how's everybody doing? Hey, KK. So, um, you guys know how it goes down, man. I was supposed to have went and got the new computer tonight, and I just got busy at work, and I didn't do it. So, um, we will make what we got work now. Wait no longer. Sorry, guys. Hopefully, I'll come back tomorrow with a haircut too, and I'll look like a brand new guy. Anyways, so I wanted to start out with I wanted to start off with a prayer, of course. Um, one verse is Psalms chapter 46, verse 15, and it says, God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. Uh, Jan, it's just hard. Um, just a lot of pressure, from all different angles, and then try to work and all of that stuff. So thank you, Johnny. Yes. Um, so that's out of the way. Don prepared a statement. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, I am tired, man. I'm tired as a dog. Hold on. A little less worried about immigration. Hold on, guys. Um, that's interesting. Thank you for that, Lizzie. The email. Let me send this real quick. I'm going to cover a couple of different things. We're going to cover the statement that Don has. It is it's pretty good. Summer. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Copy. So, God is the Fonz, but way better and way more powerful. God of miracles. Praise the Lord. Yes, sir. Okay. So, um, Jose is living under Chasing Truth's Forge. Not yet, Mom of Love. What's the word from him now? Yay, Yvette. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Okay. Man, hold on, man. I'm sorry, guys. It's just so much going on right now. Last night and all the stuff with these pictures, and I just man, it's a whole lot, right? And it's like it seems like all the good it gets foreshadowed and overshadowed by all of this crap, man. Like, yeah, that's what they do. So I want to show you what Lizzie sent me. We're not going to show any of that. Is that the hill? School bus. Okay. This is from school bus. So when you say school bus, you're meaning the school bus. I gotcha. Okay. It is exhausting. 90 days is tomorrow. We are on the 89th day. Donut on Web Sleuths talking crap about Don. It's all he can do now. Talk crap about him. He lost his opportunity to talk with him. And it seems like he's got more to say since he can't talk to him than he did when he could. I don't understand it. So I'm going to get to this message that Don's prepared. Actually, let me pull up one other thing, because I said that I was going to take a look at this, and I just didn't, because I went to work, guys, and I didn't get the opportunity to do all of the recon and intel that I needed to do in order to make it happen. But I do want to let you know that this is a thing. So this person, Alex, I have a lot of interactions with this person, Alex. And I just can't even understand like how this can be this way. This is throwing stones when you live in a glass house, I think. I don't want to jump to any conclusions, guys, but it says Janine, she's 4 years older than her ex-husband. So that means he was only 13 when she got pregnant with their first kid. And also, Jeannie stated nothing happened that night because she finally ran into her parents' room and told them. So there was no SA that occurred when he got home from prison. You remember CM said he hid in the shed because she told them. It didn't happen. So when I talked to Don about this situation, let's go back to when I asked Don about it. He said, so Trish isn't Jeannie's or Ronnie's kid, but I guarantee you Ronnie's first child, he was under the age, I'll guarantee, but I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. So anyways, there is definitely some underage stuff happening with Ronnie. His name is Ronnie. Ronnie and Trish thing. I guess they have 3 or 4 kids together. I don't know exactly. Don't quote me on that. That part of it I haven't gotten to today, and I shouldn't even be talking about this. But I put this out many hours ago. Kind of the connotation that I got was that he was probably closer to 15 when he got her pregnant with their first kid, which would have put her like closer to going on 19, so not legal. We'll say that much. And that's a problem because these situations, all they have to be is alerted to the police. And again, like CM said, there's no statute of limitations. And so the state ends up picking up those situations. It's not as if Ronnie would have to press charges against Trish at all. All you have to do is make the state aware that these things happened, and there could be some trouble. I don't know, but it's I'm having a hard time with all of the stuff that came from Jeannie. I don't have a hard time with it. Let me retract that. I have a hard time with the motivation. There we go. Because this stuff, I don't know if she thought that we would never find out this stuff, or if she thought that she didn't care. But it certainly seems as if this statement corroborates more and more of what I believe Don has tried to say from the beginning, was that, hold on, wait. Like, you're not even giving me a minute to talk about it. And so here's someone else telling you this is the shake, right? The only thing that I think is a little bit different is that this 13 is a little bit closer to the end of, or maybe 15. Again, which would put Jeannie at the age of 18 or closer to 19. But this boy can't buy cigarettes or even drive a car. That's not legal. And then you see to the end here, so Jeannie stated nothing happened that night because she finally ran into her parents' room and told them. So there was no SA that occurred when he got home from the penitentiary, right? Oh man, if a polygraph is good for one thing, it's always good for all kinds of other things. So I believe that you could start playing with a polygraph on this thing over here, and it just starts to look more and more like Don's telling the whole truth, right? Like, I don't know. It didn't happen. Well, there you go with that. So, this is one of those things. This is one of those things. Hold on. Do I got somebody? Oh, sorry about that, bud. How you doing?
You there?
All right? Yep, I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'm trying to figure out how this stuff works. I'm trying to figure out how this stuff works.
Right. How you doing, bud?
I'm hanging in there, brother. And I appreciate all the good people and Christian keeping people out there. Thank you. Thank you.
I guess this is probably as good a time as any, Don, to read your statement. Hooah?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go, guys. To everyone out there helping to seek and find Summer, thank you, and God bless you all. I have been learning light overtakes and blinds darkness, the same way love overtakes and destroys hate with one's own heart. Sometimes we get stuck on hate, and I do not understand why. Hate, unlike love, is only one subject leading nowhere. But love leads everywhere, touches everyone, and has many subjects on so many different topics like kindness, caring, peace, happiness, support, etc. I am learning through this all the hate.
Hold on.
Good to go?
I just lost you.
Oh, no, we're here. We're here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I just went to the room.
I am learning through this.
Yes, sir.
No worries. No worries, brother. I am learning. Where was I at here? I'm sorry, Don. I am learning this through all the hate, but mostly through
I'm sorry.
all the love, kindness, caring, and support being pulled together to help search and find my daughter, Summer Wells. Summer was kidnapped on June 15th, 2021. That was the start of our nightmare. No one on this earth should have to ever endure, but many of us are enduring it. It needs talked about and addressed ASAP due to the fact the issue is getting worse by the second. Since the abduction of my beautiful daughter, at least 15 other children have been reported missing. Would I have known this information if my daughter had not been directly victimized at the hands of her kidnapper? The answer is most likely not. I also ask how many of you obtained this information before hearing it directly from me. One might think, well, it doesn't affect me because I don't live in Tennessee or I don't live in their direct area. However, you are greatly mistaken and underestimating the evil at hand here. These are kidnappers. These kidnappers have various forms of transportation when they get that sick urge to kidnap. No child is safe anywhere. I wonder how many innocent children have been kidnapped prior to Summer, and if her abduction could have been prevented if law enforcement would have brought these deviant behaviors and criminal acts to light. Children are a gift from God, and as parents, we unconditionally love our children, only wanting the best for them, and to protect them from these types of individuals. A lot of parents don't know what it's like to miss their child sitting next to them, talking with them, laughing with them, hugging them, kissing them, and watching them become the beautiful person God made them to be and permitted you to be a part of, but a lot of parents do. And if we don't do something about it now, a lot more parents will know this feeling in the near future. I am so thankful my daughter's kidnapping has gotten out in a big way, with everyone helping to seek and find her. As a society, we must come together and start doing more to stop evil predators from kidnapping our children by demanding better, stronger, and stiffer laws be put into place for this type of heinous crime. I want and need my little girl returned home so bad because she should not have ever been stolen from us in the first place. Summer belongs to me and my wife. But like so many other children in this country, she was kidnapped. And by God only knows what type of sicko kidnapper. People are asking us to talk about our daughter. And I have really been trying, but the hurt and pain from this type of loss is so deep and painful, I cannot even find words to explain it. It puts a knot in your throat, pain in your chest, tears in your eyes, and totally destroys your mind to the point you want to scream out to God for solace. It is a walk through hell that keeps you feeling sick in so many different ways. There is no way of keeping up with it. And I think if I'm going through all of this, how much more is my wife going through that carried and gave birth to our sweet daughter 5 years ago? So please do not hold it against us for not being able to just open up and talk about our daughter like nothing has happened. Something has happened. Our daughter has been kidnapped, and it truly is the worst nightmare any parent on this earth could ever endure. And listening to all the haters on YouTube attack us, along with others directly attacking us in public, through the mail, calling our phones, and even some showing up to attack us upon our own land. It just adds so much hurt and more pain upon us. I am really trying to put a statement together about Summer in hopes of letting everyone understand who Summer is, and hopefully will still be once we find her. But I just keep breaking down tears. Sometimes I fear I cannot stay strong enough to be the support my wife and boys are needing throughout all of this. Please pray for Summer and keep praying until God Almighty helps us find her. Thank you all for keeping this case alive and moving forward in finding my little girl. You do not know how truly grateful me and my wife truly are for all your love, kindness, and real support. But we pray God will bestow it upon your understanding. God bless you all, and thank you again. Benny, thank you for being a real friend. God bless you, my brother. God bless you, and thank you so much. There it is, guys. Sorry, Don.
That was so awesome. Thank you, Benny, for reading that. I could never read it like you, brother.
I felt
I
like
just
I
couldn't. I
wasn't
can't
reading it
read
like
it.
you. Well, Don, I appreciate that, Don. And I know that there's a lot of other people that appreciate that as well.
God is
And it has nothing to do with them. It has
God is
nothing to do with us. It has to do with your daughter. And that's
her.
just,
Her.
that's the first thing. That's the first thing.
God has given you a voice, bro. For sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything else you'd like to say?
God bless you. I don't know. Just I love my daughter with all my heart, and I pray to all y'all out there you face anything like this in your life, and I pray that your loved ones are safe and secure and sleeping right by your side and holding your hand, and that you can hold them every night.
Thank you,
So that's
Don.
what me and Sunday night so precious to me. But God's got a plan in this evil world.
And it's better than magic, isn't it, brother?
Just,
Well,
just
Don, I'm going
like,
to let you get back to it.
Jesus. All right. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Bless you, brother. No, he did not start to do that at all. Stop that. I don't know, guys. I mean, who am I, right? Like, I've been through some things in my life, and you want to know what? Like, a lot of I also have Arnold Chiari, and I smoke like a broke stove. Um, I smoke so that I can escape reality for a moment and escape my pain and escape my depression about my pain. So it doesn't really matter what you choose or when you choose to try to escape something. Escaping something is a human defense mechanism, right? Mommy's basement. No, I'm in my own garage with my own vehicles. Hey, Mod, slang iron, man. I'm tired, man. Don't, please, man, not tonight. Man, get that. Fix that, man. Fix that. Fix that shit. Fix all that shit. I'm smoking extra because I'm feeling the pain of his daughter too. Who am I? We are all only human. Thank you, Gail. You can't tell me if you don't drink wine, you're not drinking an extra glass to deal with what we got going on out here, man. There's people coming in here not saying nothing, just watching and then say, "Oh, you're in mommy's basement." It breaks my heart, man. You want to know what it really does? It thickens my skin, right? It thickens my skin in a way that when I go into the real world, I don't play nothing. I don't play nothing, man. I don't play nothing on this. I don't play nothing on this YouTube, man. I'm on white runts. Real guys. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? No. No, sis. Nobody's perfect, man. But you just think you just stop and you look at it and you're like, man, like, first of all, like, remember when our parents used to say, like, when you go out in public, make sure everything is spick and span and tidy because you represent us out there, right? When we're not with you, you represent us. And when I look at some of the familial representations in here, it's sad. I see some real broken human beings. I see some human beings in here that haven't lost no children more broken than Mr. Wells. No, I hold on. I know what's going on. Just give me a minute. Hey, dude. I've taken more, I think, on this one than I took on Cash's case. Although with Cash's case came dozens of 30-ish CPS calls. They've started on this case. You know, there's the CPS is into play now. It happens every case, right? When you're a good guy and they know that you're a good dad, like when you want to support someone who's innocent until proven guilty, as a creator, like they just want to hit you with the CPS. So that's like, you know, I guess if I'm going to keep doing this, like I need to I don't know, like somebody start a, no, I'm just playing. Don't nobody start nothing. I need to start coming up with these big, I don't know what. I need to hit a YouTube lick so I can get some lawyer money, right? Because I should be able to do this and talk to victims every case and not have to worry about no CPS coming to my life, man. I should not have to worry about CPS coming to knock on my door because I want to support justice. And when I support justice and I support God, and God supports me, don't you know that he's already in that too? He's a human. He walks bipedal on both legs, standing up like us. He doesn't walk on all fours, right? Man, let me tell you what. I was talking with my sister from another Mr. KK earlier, and I said, you know what? We talked a lot about a few different things, but like we talked about like the impact. We talked about knowing the template in which these cases play out, and it's always a fake meat. Like that's what we were talking about specifically earlier was the fake pictures on Crime Story Obsessed. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What does that have to do with Finding Summer? It doesn't have anything to do with it, right? Like you can't do all of that and then throw a hashtag "Where's Summer" on it, and that doesn't legitimize it. That doesn't legitimize it, right? I'm looking at myself in this thing, and you want to know what? Like between being scared of this COVID, not getting no haircut, and these bags under my eyes, like you see this right here? It says the weight, like the weight of the world, right? I can handle it. But at the same time, man, it just each day, it's like these instruments of hate, they're sharper and they're sharper and they're sharper. Right? It's now anymore these days, like I don't even want to get into it. Like right now, it's a few women highly upset at me because they used my video and they didn't use it correctly. And so I gave them some strikes. I handed out like 3 or 4 strikes in the past couple of days. And now, boy, it is whole women. I mean, it's a whole wave of women that are like for real gonna put them CPS people in my life, man. And I'm tired of this shit, guys. I'm tired of it, right? Like nobody's calling the CPS on like court-appointed attorneys or defense attorneys, right? Like, is it because a defense attorney goes and gets paid or does a pro bono? I'm not getting either. I'm doing this because I'm a good human being. But does it make it even worse that you have a lawyer that will pay to sit next to the worst of the worst and fight tooth and nail to keep that person free? But nobody's calling the CPS on the lawyer. I'm not keeping nobody free from prison. This isn't even a criminal issue yet for those people. Their daughter is involved as a victim in a criminal issue, and they are the secondary victims. Like they are not even, they are the primary victims. Man, when your children goes missing, you are until they lock you up, you are a victim. I don't even know, like, how do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's hard. What it's hard on, it's hard on your heart, man. Oh, they know. They know. They've seen it all. They've seen it all. You know what, Jeanette? What they need is they need their daughter back. Where the fuck is Summer at? Huh? Wait. Hold on. What? I didn't do that unless it was an accident, man. The chat is going fast. I may have accidentally. Where you at here? Okay. That was an accident. Sorry. I don't know how I undo it now. Yeah, that was an accident, KK. It was, I don't know. I guess I'm sorry. Share. How you doing, doll? Love you. Yes, Danny, we read the message already. And you have to catch it on the replay. But I'll let everyone know that if you're catching the replays and it says switch account, it's because the video has been reported and I've made it private while I ask for a manual review. So that's what that is. I'm not kicking anybody out or any of that jazz. It's it was an accident. Like if I go to hit show, like it's moving fast, and I don't know how to slow it down or any of that stuff. So KK, I do apologize, love. I did not take your wrench though. I don't believe, did I? It doesn't. I don't have an option to bring you back out. I'm really sorry, and it was by me too. Hey, Mr. Share. Hey, Mrs. Share. Yeah, I mean, KK, I apologize, sister. Can you imagine? We're at 89 days or whatever. Can you imagine another, I don't know, 180 days put on this thing or whatever? Can you imagine? Put another 180 days on this thing. Everyone's still out of jail. Everything is okay. So at what point do YouTubers circle back on a different operation and they're like, okay, Don and Candace, it's been all this time now. You're still not locked up. Like, I apologize for all the nasty things that I said, predicting your incarceration, or whatever else, right? Like, I mean, oh shit, man. Like, all I'm doing is standing up for fucking justice, right? Like, you cannot do that. You cannot do what you're doing to Don to anyone. You cannot do that to anyone. We have fair play. We have due process, right? Now, even if charge has been filed and an indictment's been handed down, like, even then, while you're in jail, you're still innocent until proven guilty. It just depends on if you're whatever charges they might pull from this scenario, hypothetically. The bonds on them would, probably be no bonds. So, not worrying about getting out at that point, right? So, yeah, I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I'm not none of that, right? What I am is, what do you think American boys and American girls run off to war and fight in all these other countries and stuff, and even here on stateside? What are we fighting for? We're fighting for freedom and justice. In the name of every American family that has sent a child to the Middle East or wherever and had lost a child, killed in action, fighting for justice and freedom. Come on now. What do you want? Do you want Latin American style justice? Because there's places in Latin America, Brazil, places in America, Mexico, you're not going to get the kind, you get chainsaw justice. That's what you get. You get no jury firing squad, right? Small calibers, like just the worst case scenario in some of these places, right? I mean, even Americans, we throw people in Guantanamo and we don't even really know. Boom, fuck them. We'll figure it out later. You know, once you get them in there, like, let God figure it out, right? Like, come on, man. We all do this, okay? Anyways, guys, I don't even really know what else to add to that or take away from it, right? What I can tell you is this. Man, whoever has this little girl or whoever had this little girl, whatever, please just return her, okay? This cannot go on and on and on like this without some sort of break. Right? It seems like there's just going to be some sort of break, you know? And I don't want a break, right? And I mean just a negative break, like a snap, right? Like, and I'm not saying Don, I just, it's too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen, right? Enough is enough. Please stop the madness. Like, guess what? If you think a lot of you folks right here, you got discrepancies with your next door neighbors, but you won't go over there and talk tough to them. Not in real life. And what do? Because you got a certain kind of heart that keeps you scared of confrontation and getting what you deserve. What you do is you come on here on a platform like this and you exercise your muscle. Tough guys online just exercising muscles. It's just testosterone and estrogen. Just, well, you got me messed up. If you won't tell the people at McDonald's you got cold fries, the hell you on here with a fake profile talking shit to people who lost their fucking kids. I start to feel like some of you people, your parents had to have had a license around the collar for you, like, because you're animals. You're animals. Real shit. It's too many of them. Guess what? CM got shit stirred up. Guys, we're not doing no, like, for real. None of it. Like, I know it's going a little bit fast, but man, we just got mentioned on Web Sleuths. We just got mentioned. I don't know where it went. Should be uplifting this family instead of tearing them down. It's the very people that question other people and they say, oh, bet. Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much. Thank you. In my Duty Ron voice. Yeah, you know what? I believe in the buddy system. I just believe, you know. What did you say? Thank you, Kitty. Man. Like, how would you want folks to treat your kinfolk? Because you know if one of y'all, you can't control it. What if one of y'all's people, one of y'all's kinfolk gets into some bullshit and ends up here on the YouTube, and now you end up being one of these peripheral people to get your whole life shredded to fine pieces? Think about that, right? What does Jesus think? You know, just because you're not saying it doesn't mean he can't hear it, right? What do you think God is doing? Is he praising you for this, for these things you put on this bullshit place? Is he praising you for that? No, he's not praising you for that. He would never praise you for coming on here doing that. It's disgusting, it's vile, and it's infectious and addictive. It's just like each one just sort of kind of, you know, oops. So it's like each one just takes a little bit more out of you. It takes a little bit more out of you. Look at there. I know the situation that Casey's talking about. Casey and I, we talking RL, real life. She was shredded on social media because her boyfriend was, she was not even there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No, you cannot imagine. You think you can. No, you can't. You see how all these creators, as soon as you put a strike on them, they're like, oh, he's threatening me. I'm going to call the police. Like, but you're out here actually affecting someone's real life. You think this shit is for entertainment. Thank you so much. I love Canadian money. You think this has no effect? Do you want to know what it's really doing? It's really making decisions in the legal world that you don't even know about, right? Sorry, wife. That's strike number one from the wife. So, okay, Dan, I appreciate that a whole lot, sir, or ma'am. As a means to benefit for themselves. Yeah, that's all it is. Just to benefit themselves. I mean, what do you get out of lashing the Wells on the back? What do you get as a content creator? Thousands of dollars a month. Thousands of dollars per month. Thousands, like house payments, car payments, to get on here and do the devil's bidding, right? To come on here and completely destroy whatever remains of a family, right? How do you guys think Cash Gurnan's family's holding up right now? Who knows, right? Everybody moved on, right? I know. What do you think, man? Yeah, CM's on Web Sleuths. Just scratching. Just a scratching. You know what I mean? Just scratching, right? All you had to do was be a good human being. Funny how everyone talks as crazy about Don as they do, but Don found CM to not be good company. And guess what? Right directly after Don figured out that Chris wasn't good company, so did the rest of us. We all figured out Chris isn't great company. right? Can you imagine living in a soda can with him? Holy cow. Sorry. Anyways, man. Me and Shammy. Feeding the frenzy. I mean, you can actually see your works there, right? If you're, like people, guess what? YouTubers, they figured out like cases ago, oh, I can't be helpful doing this. So what I can do is still be a part of it and participate in the nastiest, negative, foul, vile way as possible and make great money, right? Like, why do you think a lot of YouTubers don't have other jobs? Because they make enough money from YouTube to support their life. Yeah, for real. You think I'm lying to you? How can all these YouTubers go live in the middle of the day? I work at nighttime, right? I work at nighttime. You want transparency? There's transparency. $560. But that's before YouTube takes all of their shit out of it, right? So 200 and some bucks. Man, I'm not slapping a fat hog on the ass at all, man. It's people out here. It's people out here just really just, man, it's people out here purchasing God's earth and dirt off his YouTube. Boy, I just can't do it. Like it's something like if I don't hit the big one doing it this way, I just do it this way. Like this the way that this is my get down. This is my giddy up. Right? This is the way I bust a move. I'm not gonna bust a move like everybody else, man. Me semi can't fuck with it. You understand me? Your ass cloud. Bumble cloud nearby. Spivey! Spivey! Thank you for your Missouri Mama. What did Missouri Mama say? Spivey! Thank you for all you do. Prayers for the Wells family. If whoever has Summer, please just let her go. If you're scared of cameras, let her out anywhere. Man. Amen for that. Like, if you have this little girl, go somewhere where you feel comfortable. Not anywhere where she's going to get hurt trying to get the help. Just let her out. Just let her out of the car and drive the other way. Like, you don't, like, no, I never made no call with Don. I don't even know what that means. For real, like you don't have to hurt her, right? Like it's you got your point across. Like, you if you have her somewhere, you can get away. You can let her go and get away, right? You don't have to do anything to her in order to feel secure. I assure you that if you don't hurt her, they'll never find you. Let her go. Please let her go. Man, I'm so tired, y'all. Spidey. Thank you, y'all. Look at me. I probably look 25 years older since the last time you seen me. I legitimately have, when I started this, I had no gray in my beard. I got gray. All in my beard, man. Like, something's got to give. Something has to give, right? Like, guys, I'm so tired. I can sleep 10 hours and wake up and go right back to bed. Like please let her go. Everyone in the chat, please. Everyone in the chat right now, please. It's almost 500 of you. Please, in the chat right now, put please let her go. I'm going to wait. Please let her go. Put it in the chat, guys. Put it in the chat. Please let her go. Man, Spivey. I already know. Thank you. My pain is my love. I'm going to check it out, though. I'm going to check it out. Man, you already know. Ja Rule, yeah, man. Holla, holla. Anybody who's ready to get dollars. Thank you, Spivey. Thank you. Well, guys, look at all that. Look at the chat. If you have this child and you're watching this video, look in this chat. Please let her go. Let her go. Go the other way. Drop her down. Let her go. I assure you, all eyes will be right on her for so long, we'll never even see you. You could do cartwheels out of town and no one will see you because we'll all be focused on looking at her. Cut her loose. Bring her home. Ja, he won. I already know. Joey Crack, he's all right, but not like Ja. Let her go. She's not yours. She has a family. And her family, they want her back. I don't know what else to say, guys. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Hey, Edward. Not tonight, bro. Not tonight. Miss Aspen. Nah. Said he didn't want to. He didn't want to do that. Let her go. I'm just, you know what? It's like I just get caught. Take a break, baby. Remember the music. I know I've forgotten all about the music. You want to know how long it's been, Spidey, since I made any music? I haven't made a stitch of music in 8 months. Since Oren and Orson went missing, that's the last time I touched music. It's not even there anymore. It feels like it's I don't know. I just can't even focus on it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm at a loss for words, really. I haven't even touched the camera, and this is the new camera. I haven't even touched the big boy. You know, I haven't taken a picture. I haven't nothing. Man, it's so hard. Like this stuff is. They don't tell you when you start true crime. They don't tell you that it's going to just absolutely overpower any of your own emotions. Like you absolutely get connected to the way that the victims feel. Like you start to carry that burden and share that load with them. That's the way I feel. Like I feel an immense pressure on me, and it's because I'm you know, unwittingly shouldering some load. Um, yes, no, Jeannie was not underage. Jeannie was old enough to buy cigarettes. He was 14 or something like that, you know. I was just speaking to the mutual people we know, and they've been asking about your beats. I didn't know what to say. Man, the only beats I got right now is in between my ears, Spivey. You know what? It's probably just what I need. I need to. Ronnie's 4 years younger, so she had her first kid at 17. Then he was 13. There you go. 13. Yeah, Spivey. It would do me some good to make some music. That's for sure. So she had her first kid at 18. And he was 4 years younger. It's a mess, right? Do you think that Jeannie is going to admit that she sexually assaulted Ronnie and got pregnant by him? You think she'd ever say that? I don't know. But that's what's happened. Yeah. It's what Don's been trying to say. Okay? He said that she has her ways. He admitted to his side of it. And I'm not going to go deep into this because this part isn't for me. But I just heard the light clicked on today talking to Don and a couple of other people that, you know, this here. Let me bring it back. I'm sorry. 4 years older than her ex-husband. So that means he was only 13 when she got pregnant with their first kid. I don't know. Isn't 16 consensual there? I mean, you know, that's the thing is that people think, oh goodness, Ronnie has to file a report, or Chris wants you guys to believe that, Jeannie needs to file a report, or Mary needs to file a report, whoever these people are. That's not, no. No. They just need to be made aware, and then they decide if they're going to press charges, right? Like it's, I mean, damn, man. Of course, they do need, they need the witness cooperation in order to make a whole bunch of other stuff go round and round. But come on now, can we keep it real? Like if CM, I mean, I don't know, but seems like we're like, at the end of scenarios like this, we'd say, oh, we've been duped. Like, are we like mid duped right now? Or like, are we about to be duped and we don't know? And maybe CM didn't know either. Right? Did CM know? No. There's just no way he could have known that. He never would have done that, right? He never would have jumped in the box if he knew that all somebody had to do was turn around and have this right here, right? Would Chris still, I mean, that's just insanity, right? Chris would have never got involved with all this if he knew this was going on or that this had happened, right? What's your opinion, guys? Yeah, I'm here for Summer too. But meanwhile, the person that is her father is going through hell trying to find her because of an SA. Man. Can you guys hit the thumbs up for me? Let that soak in for a minute. Everybody get a good screenshot it if you want. It's public. It's from one of my videos. It's mine. But y'all feel free to screenshot it. I don't know. I don't know. Let this sink in. Who could even know this stuff? Who could know this stuff? Are people going to blame Jeannie's behavior on Don? Are they going to say, oh, Jeannie did what she did to Ronnie because of what Don did to her? She went on to have 4 children with this man. But let me tell you, just because you end up marrying the underage person that you had sex with still doesn't make it okay. Do we have a whole community, a true crime community of women here on YouTube that thinks that it's okay for charges to be pressed against Jeannie? I mean, against Don for doing what Don's, said or admitted that he did, but not to Jeannie, right? Jeannie can't have charges against her, right? True that, right? Are you women here? Do you worry about men survivors of SA? Do you? Because Ronnie is a survivor. One of Jeannie's survivors. Did you know that? Jeannie has a wake of survivors behind her too, I guess it looks like. Hoo-ah. I'm not stretching it. I'm kicking facts. What is he doing to find Summer? I'm sorry. We're, you know, hey, this ain't that and that ain't this. Okay? This ain't that and that ain't this. I apologize for whatever you went through, madam, but that ain't for me. Like I just, that part I already told you, right? I've been telling everybody. Um, I've been telling everybody. I'm not here to deal with that, right? What I am here, like I've already looked up Ronnie and all that situation. Like I know what it is. This isn't torment. What this is just justice. Innocent before proven guilty. That's all it is. Yeah, but guess what? It's not Appalachian Ways. It was in Utah. Boy or girl underage, it's wrong. Yeah, I'm almost done too, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you up too much longer. It's not about deleting her comments. It's just that I'm not here to handle that part of it. And so why would I want, I just don't want, like, I'm trying to get away from talking about that, right? In fact, Don made a statement. He said he doesn't want to talk about that anymore. A lot of people just say, hey, we understand what's the scenario. But guess what? Like, can we please focus on getting this little girl home without having half of a community say, oh, well, if you focus on Summer, you're not focused on SA. That's not what we're trying to do. I'm gonna go ahead, man. This thing is getting a little bit too big, um, and I'm not into all that big stuff, right? Uh, where you at, Spivey? What'd you say, Beth? No worries. So, anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna shut it down, man. Y'all already know. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Be nice to somebody. Preferably pick somebody that you've been just a monster to in their life and put a blessing on them, right? 80s sweet thing. Oh, man. Hey, y'all. Actually, man, I'm gonna stay on here just a little bit longer so that I can block a whole bunch of y'all, so that I don't have to do it like one by one some other time. I'm gonna do it like get a bunch of you right now. But keep on talking crazy. Please keep on talking crazy so that I can block a bunch of yous. There you go. Thank you, Tattoo Mommy. Come on, guys, keep talking crazy for about 3-4 more minutes. Boom, got us another one. Fishing tonight, y'all. Hold on. Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see what it looks like behind the scenes? Come on, y'all. There you go. Hooah. Ooh, snagged us one. Payow. Let me rebait my hook. Look at that. They just stop, don't they? Yeah, you see, when I tell you, hey, when I put that worm in the water, shade, man. Shade, man. Hey, mods, feel free to go back after this joker here too, man, and just pour the coal to him. Why am I being a fraud? Dude, I got my whole name on this bitch. You're on here under J Dub. Boy, if you don't shut your simple ass up, why? You want to talk about SA, go to CM. Boom. Thank you. Just doing me. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. So, love all of you. Keep your head up like your nose bleeding. Man, and don't let nobody scuff up your church shoes. Fuck you, me.